Hey, how's it going? My name's Cole. I'm here to answer any questions that you have about solar from the comfort of your own home. And today's question is, should I wait to get solar panels or should I wait later when solar panels get cheaper? And trying to figure out how much you're going to save depending on if you're going to go solar now or in 5 years from now, it's super hard because there's tons of variables that you have to take into account. And I did all the calculations for you, all the crazy algebra, all the calculations, so you don't have to worry about it. So you're going to be able to figure out if going solar now or going solar in 5 years is more beneficial. So the truth is solar is always getting cheaper. And if we take a look at this chart, in 2010, it only cost $378 to produce a megawatt hour of energy with solar. And in 2019, it only costs $68 to produce a megawatt hour of electricity from solar. Now, that's an 80% decrease in 10 years, which is massive. And if we kind of divvy that up, that's an average 16% decrease annually over those 10 years. And you would think, well, this video's over, right? Like, it's going to be cheaper in 5 years. I should just wait. But there are many variables, and producing a megawatt hour of energy is very different from the retail pricing of solar. So you could actually get 400 watt solar array panels for about $3.60 a watt right now in 2022. And if you still live in California and you still pay for electricity from your utility company, you're going to be paying about 23 cents per kilowatt hour. And if we kind of divvy that up to per watt of energy, you're going to be paying $233.20 a watt of energy. Now, in 1998, the national average was about $8.26. I took those numbers and I did some calculations. And over those years from 1998 to 2021, that resulted in about a 4% average annual inflation rate from your utility company, right? So just like renting an apartment or renting a house, you have no control over your rent, and your landlord is going to be able to charge you whatever they want based on profitability, based on market conditions, and you have really no control over what you pay for. So if we took that 4% inflation and we applied that to retail prices in reverse, and you waited to go solar in 5 years, you would only pay $3.06 per watt of energy. Again, this should be the end of the video, right? $3.06 per watt of energy for a 400 watt solar array panel compared to $3.60 is way cheaper. But there are a ton of variables that we have to take into account, and that's what I'm going to show you today. So let's say you're in California and your average utility bill is about $250 per month. If you utilize the solar calculator down below in the description of this video, that would result in about a 12.65 kilowatt system size. Now, this is with 25% offset. If you use the calculator down below, it's going to be 20% offset. But what 25% offset means is you're going to be able to use 25% more energy than what you're already using. And the reason we do that is because we don't want you to have to pay for energy from your utility company more. So we want to make sure that all your future energy usage, right? Electric cars, pools, hot tubs, heaters, or any home appliances are taken care of for the future energy usage so that you're not paying for electricity from the utility company ever again. So let's say today you pulled the trigger and you got solar. Your system cost would be $45,540 for a total system cost price if you were to do cash up front. Now, let's say you waited 5 years. This year's 2022. Let's say you waited till 2027. Your system cost would cost around $38,679 at a $3.06 watt per price point. Now, again, that's the third time that solar has cost less in 5 years compared to now. But the variables is that if you got solar today, your solar cost would actually drop by 26% with the tax credit. So that $45,540 system cost would actually drop down to $33,699 compared to that $38,000 price point 5 years from now. In 2023, the tax credit for residential homes is going to drop to 22%. And in 2024, the tax credit will drop to 0% for residential homes. So taking into account that tax credit, you're going to get a massive 26% discount this year on your solar system just by going solar now, because the government is investing money into renewable energy. So I made a spreadsheet in Google Sheets. So let's go ahead and take the calculations on how this stuff actually pans out. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so here's the calculations that I broke down. In column A, we could see that your utility bill is about $250 a month, and I added that 4% inflation with A1 times 1.04, and over 30 years, right? Because we're taking the 25-year payment for solar plus 5 years, because you're going to wait 5 years to see what the calculations are. You're going to spend $168,000 over 30 years with your utility company, right? With that 4% inflation. Now, if we look at solar today, if you were to get solar today at your $33,000 system size, your solar payment broken down over 25 years is only going to cost you $130.85. So compared to your $250 a month price point, you're already immediately saving $120 a month. But over 30 years, with your solar payment, if you go solar today, you're going to be paying that $130 every single month. And then the last 5 years you're going to be paying nothing, because the solar bill is already paid off, and you're only going to spend $39,255 over 30 years with solar. That's just because of the 1.25% interest rate, so that the bank can make a profit on that interest rate. But after 30 years, you're going to be spending $39,000 with solar if you go solar today. Now, if we take a look at the numbers, for solar, if you were to go solar in 5 years, well, you have to take into account that you're going to be spending the $250 a month with the 4% inflation rate for the first 5 years, right? So you have to pay your utility company for electricity for the first 5 years if you wait to go solar. So you could see on the screen right here, you're going to be taking that hit right there for that extremely high payment point. And then after that, you're going to be paying $150 a month for your solar bill. So if we jump all the way down here, if you wait 5 years and basically give up the ability to take advantage of the 26% tax credit, you're going to be spending $61,000 over 30 years for solar instead of spending $39,000 by going solar today. So the difference here is you could either save $128,000 going solar today over 30 years, or you can wait 5 years and only save $106,000. And your net difference there is $22,000. So you could see that difference is pretty drastic. And by going solar today, you could save yourself an extra $22,000. Okay, so from this video, these are obviously only estimates, right? So you could be spending more than $250 a month on average with your utility bill, or less. But it really depends on your yearly kilowatt hour usage or your monthly average kilowatt hour usage. So if you want to see an accurate savings report on what you would actually save over 25 years with solar and what your solar bill would be today, then you could just go ahead and text this number on the screen, or call me, 219-776-3138, or you can email me at this email, colesworld@gmail.com. And then what I ask you to do is just contact me with your name, with a message like this. Hey Cole, this is Tyler. I'm looking to get an accurate savings report for my house for solar. And then what I'll respond with is, hey Tyler, nice to meet you. Glad you watched the video. Just go ahead and send me your utility bill. And then what I'll do with the utility bill is I'll plug it into your software, and then I'll send you back your accurate savings report. Okay, so I'll give you your accurate savings report, accurate solar bill, and accurate solar system design. Absolutely no pressure, because I just want you guys to be educated on this process, right? So whether you guys go solar with me or not, as an energy consultant, doesn't matter to me. My whole goal is can I educate as many people as possible in the country about solar, so that people are not throwing away money that they could potentially be saving on with solar. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and throw a like or subscribe. And if you guys have any questions that I haven't answered yet, go ahead and throw that question in the comment section, and I'll go ahead and make a video about it as soon as possible. I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.